Ladies and gentlemen, now ask you all rise in the honoring of the playing of the national anthem.
You are looking at Bridgewater Rainham Regional High School as the girls basketball team takes on the Dartmouth Indians. I am John Luck coming to you from the regional. And this is a great matchup here for the BR Trojans, who come into tonight 13-3, taking on Dartmouth, who has a 9-6 record. In this game, we're going to have two players here who are actually the top two scorers in the Southeast Conference. Catherine Cheeseborough, 22.8 points per game. Meanwhile, Natalia Hall-Rosa for the BR Trojans ranks second in the SEC with 19 points per game, and actually fifth in the conference in rebounds, averaging just over 8 boards a game. Taking a look at the starting lineups. Up front, we have Haley Martins for Dartmouth, along with Abby Zuber. Meanwhile, in the backcourt, Lily Kangi, Remy Barber, and Catherine Cheeseborough, as I mentioned, a big scoring threat for Dartmouth. Meanwhile, for the BR Trojans, Natalia Hall-Rosa, along with Jenna Meechin-Tuono, starting up front. Meanwhile, in the backcourt, Elizabeth Cronin, Brianna Woodbury, and Reese Bartlett. And the Trojans will control the opening tip here. Hall-Rosa in the low post, backing her way in, off the spinner, comes up short. Rebound by Cheeseborough. Cheeseborough on the drive, and that's an offensive foul. I have to imagine that's a big focal point here for Cheryl Seavey and the BR Trojans. Try and get in Cheeseborough's head here a little bit, get those fouls racked up early on. Thinking about the three, Reese Bartlett, guarded by Barber. Bartlett, pass to the corner. Hall-Rosa puts up a three, going to be long. And the Trojans come up with a loose ball. Woodbury on the drive. Was thinking about the outlet pass, but instead has that knocked away by Barber. Dartmouth takes it back the other way. Abby Zuber on the drive, and she'll go to the line. First couple offensive possessions here for Dartmouth. Looks like the name of the game is simply just make sure BR can't get into that defensive set and create those defensive mismatches early on, as Abby Zuber misses the first one. Second free throw goes through. First point of the night to Dartmouth. BR coming into tonight's matchup ranked number 9 in the MIAA Power Rankings. As the Trojans have 4 regular season games left. And they look to make another deep tournament run. Dangerous cross-court pass there to Cronin, who goes on the drive, has that one knocked away. Stays Bridgewater Rainham basketball with 9 on the shot clock. Woodbury to inbound it. Finds Hall Rosa. Takes advantage of the screen, puts up the 3, going to be short. And Dartmouth basketball just over 90 seconds into this one. Bridgewater Rainham winning their last 5 as Hall Rosa. I thought that was knocked away, but they're going to get the foul on her. So we'll see Kathleen Cheeseborough at the line against Durfee. Last time out, 25 points, 13 rebounds. BR last time out on the 10th, winning 62-47 on senior night here at the regional this past Friday. Bartlett puts up a deep 3, short. Rebound goes to Martins. Trojans early on, 0 for 3 from the field. Here's Barber, lost it for a moment. Passes off to Abby Zuber. Playing around the perimeter here. Inside goes Cheeseborough, can't bank it home. Rebound goes to Hall Rosa. BR takes it back the other way. Hall Rosa trying to split the defenders, throws it up, and she'll go to the line for the first time tonight. And nope, that was actually offensive foul. So an early substitution here is Natalia Hall Rosa in early foul trouble with 2 early fouls, 5:18 to go in the first quarter. And we see Olivia Roy coming in. Cheeseborough, guarded by Roy. Inside drive and another foul. Already the 4th foul of the quarter. This one going on Cronin. Abby Zuber at the line. Zuber 2 for 4 at the charity stripe. 3 minutes gone and Dartmouth up 3-0. And Dartmouth gets called for their 2nd foul, going on Remy Barber. One of a handful of sophomores on this team. Bartlett, cross-court pass, long 3 on the way is good. Brenna Woodbury ties things up at 3. This one taken away. Woodbury's been a good spark plug here for the Trojans. Too strong there on the layup for Roy. Dartmouth back the other way, but picking up the pace a little too much there. It'll be BR basketball. After Woodbury hit the three, comes up with a big steal there and almost gave BR their first lead of the night. To the near side, Bartlett for three. Too strong, rebound goes to Cheesebro. Lost a pass there. Again, Woodbury comes up with a possession. BR takes it back the other way. Here's Roy. Back to Bartlett on the near side. Three on the way is good for Michintuono. Six-three, BR on top. Coming up on 5 minutes gone in the first quarter. Cheeseboro strong on the three. That one off the fingertips of number 10 there for Dartmouth. Back the other way. And we have a whistle and another turnover. You see the stands packed here tonight at the regional, the final home game of the regular season. Members of Bridgewater and Rainham's youth basketball program. As we get a look into the future for basketball here at the regional, a very talented basketball program, especially on the girls' side. Again, coming into tonight at 13-3. Few years moved from the run that got them into the Garden to the state semifinals as another three-pointer falls short there for BR. Emma Flaherty in the game for BR. Roy going inside. Michintuono kicks it back out for Bartlett. Bartlett on the drive. Finds Flaherty for three. Comes up short. Rebound to Cheesebro. And throwing up a shot and going to the line is going to be number 3, Kaylin Zuber. BR, I had them down here for 2 for 7 from the field here in the first. And Zuber goes 0 for 2 at the line. (6-3) Bridgewater Rainham. Roy puts up a long two. Rolls out into the hands of Kate Sullivan, and a jump ball will favor Dartmouth with 1:34 to go. Travel on Zuber with 1:23 remaining here in the first quarter. Trojans trying to create some mismatches. Woodbury on the drive. And there's a turnover. Here's Zuber, has that one blocked by Bartlett. Throws it back in to save that potential turnover. A deep three on the way is good for Reese Bartlett. And Dartmouth calls a timeout. It's been all threes for BR here in the first quarter. One for Woodbury, one for Bartlett, as you just saw, and one for Jenna Michintuono. I mentioned earlier about the potential look into the BR basketball program future here. Well, looking back to the past, former Trojan, now Duke Blue Devil, Shea Bolin played the BC Eagles not too far away from here over at Connie Forum, had 2 points in a blowout win for Duke, 68-27. But during that game, members of the Bridgewater Rainham girls basketball team actually had a chance to meet and take a picture with Celtics general manager Brad Stevens and Celtics forward Grant Williams. I'd imagine a very exciting moment for the players there. I feel like it would be an experience meeting Grant Williams personally. As we saw in that game against Memphis, can do it all, play basketball, good defender, good job mopping up any spills on the sidelines. 40 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. BR up 9-3. That one's tipped away. Bit of a zone look for the Trojans. It'll be Kaylin Zuber to inbound. Gets back at the top of the screen inside to Cheeseborough over a couple of defenders. Too strong there. Rebound went to Olivia Roy, and a foul is going on Kaylin Zuber. Eight fouls combined between these two teams. Flaherty. Shot clock's turned off here, down to 13 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Bartlett kicks it back for the mid-range jumper for Roy is going to be off the mark. Bartlett again, deep three is good. Reese Bartlett feeling it here after the first quarter. A couple of three-pointers put up, already 2 for 3 from the three-point line. As the Trojans have a 12-3 lead over Dartmouth here on BTV. Nine-point lead for Bridgewater Rainham as we welcome you back here to the high school. And a story of two different teams as Dartmouth 3 for 8 from the free throw line. Still looking for their first made field goal tonight. Meanwhile, for the BR Trojans girls basketball team, they are 4 for 7 from the three-point line. 2 3-point shots for Reese Bartlett. They're pretty deep threes as well. Trying to take advantage of the defensive breakdown there. Flaherty puts up a three, is good. Looked like Bartlett tried to act as a bit of a decoy there, allowing Flaherty to get a nice look at that three. Kicking it back, that's going to be a turnover here as the tide's starting to turn in favor of BR. Bartlett can't bank it home. Off the front of the rim. Again, BR playing around the three-point line, going inside that time for Flaherty. Too hot of a pass. 12 on the shot clock. Woodbury on the drive, too strong. Rebound goes to Barber. Near side for Cheesebro, guarded by a couple of defenders here. 2-3 zone look. Cheesebro too strong. Tipped out of bounds. It stays Dartmouth basketball. Cheesebro on the drive through the paint, too strong. BR basketball here, just inside of 90 seconds gone in the second quarter. A couple of early fouls for BR standout Natalia Hall-Rosa. Picking up those 2 fouls within the first 3.5, 4 minutes of this game. Deep pass inside, Michantuono off the glass. Cheesebro on the drive. Fancy looking shot there, nothing going. Again, Dartmouth still looking for their first made field goal of the night. Cheesebro, I have her down for 0 for 2 as that shot comes up short by Flaherty. Mid-range jumper falls for Barber. The first made field goal of the night, a 10-point deficit now for Dartmouth, 15-5. As we had 5.5 to go in the first half. Bartlett, near side 3 on the way is good for Brenna Woodbury. Her second three-pointer of the night. All of BR's made field goals have come from distance. Cheesebro on the contested mid-range, can't get it to go. Flaherty takes it back the other way. Bartlett again for 3, that's strong. Still stays BR basketball though. Straight away 3 off the back of the rim. And Bridgewater Rainham's getting some nice looks here from the three-point line. As we see Cassie Flanders checking in for the first time tonight, coming in for Flaherty. Bartlett had the height advantage there. She wanted it. Passes off to Flaherty though on the far side. .420 remaining in the first half. Inside goes Woodbury for the 2. First made 2-point field goal here tonight for BR. And going off the glass is Cheesebro. When Dartmouth's gone inside, it looks like they try and hurry things along here so that way BR can't get that zone defense set up, especially when they go into that 2-3. Off the spinner, comes up short. Coming back the other way with pace is Gangi. Going inside for Bartlett. Dangerous pass there and a foul called with 3:23 remaining in the first half. As the foul goes on Abby Zuber. Eva Oliveira comes in. 3 on the way is good. Michantuono. Her second made 3-point shot of the night. Zuber's 3 doesn't fall. We get a jump ball in favor of Dartmouth. Visitors playing with fire here, already down 14 with 3 minutes to go. And another turnover. Woodbury's been all over the place for BR defensively. Puts up a 3, comes up short as Cronin saved it, but Dartmouth takes it back the other way. On the drive, Cheeseborough and 1. Catherine Cheeseborough, a sophomore guard for Dartmouth. Again, leading the Southeast Conference with just under 23 points per game. Coming back the other way, off the turnover on the drive. Cheeseborough gets another pair. She's starting to warm up. A 9-point deficit for Dartmouth. Bartlett's pass, a little too strong. Coming up on 2 minutes to go in the second quarter. Bartlett on the drive, has that one knocked away. Gangy got her hands on it. A 3 on the way off the back of the rim for Oliveira. And Martins will get the foul. Bartlett got double teamed there, and they may get Zuber. And that is the case, her second foul. Both teams with 16 fouls, 1:46 to go before we hit the halftime break. Bartlett guarded by Oliveira for the moment, going inside. And they get Gangy for the foul. Jenna Meechin-Chuono, a sophomore, against Brockton this past Friday night. 9 points and 2 rebounds against New Bedford, a career high 18 points and 10 rebounds back on February 3rd. Strong on the free throw there, but ripping down the board is Flanders. Good job by Dartmouth there, double teaming the ball. Especially in high school, you see that a lot where maybe sometimes that pivot foot moves a little extra. A minute 29 to go. Dartmouth looking to make some noise before halftime. Sarah Kelly, back to Cheeseborough, may have intercepted that pass actually. As I say that, there's another turnover. Flaherty comes up with it. Woodbury on the drive, nice handles there for Brenna Woodbury. 10 points here in the first half for the sophomore guard. Three on the way for Oliveira, strong. Come back the other way. Tipped away, stays Bridgewater Rainham basketball. .4 left to go in this second quarter. 30 seconds on the shot clock. 3 on the way for Bartlett. Third made three-pointer of the night for Reese Bartlett. She's 3 for 4 from the three-point line. Woodbury tried to come up with another steal. Shot clock turned off. Final 10 seconds. Sarah Kelly gets a pair back. Three on the way, going to be off the mark. So it's a 12-point advantage for Bridgewater Rainham. 8 made three-point shots here for Cheryl Seavey's team. As the youth basketball players look on here at the regional, their Trojans up by 12 over Dartmouth here on BTV. We're back here at the regional, a 28-16 lead for the BR Trojans. John Luck with you as the Bridgewater Rainham offense has been all about the three ball, going 8 for 18 from the three-point line. Dartmouth 0 for 4 from distance. Meanwhile, after starting the game over the first 10 or 11 minutes, not getting a two-point field goal, Dartmouth does get a few. They are 6 for 16 from the field, BR 10 for 28 from the field. But really, it's those offensive rebounds that are a big difference in basketball. BR with 5 offensive rebounds, Dartmouth only 1. Reese Bartlett has 3 three-point shots tonight. Brenna Woodbury has 10 points, a couple three-point balls for her. The story early on for BR is the fact that Natalia Hall-Rosa called for 2 early fouls in the first 3.5, 4 minutes of the game. So she spent most of the time on the bench for Bridgewater Rainham, someone who averages 19 points a game on the sideline. She is out to start the second half, though, for BR. Cronin going inside. Loses the handle. Taken away by Gangi. And a Dartmouth turnover. Bartlett brings it up. Woodbury goes inside. Extra pass finds Hall-Rosa. On the drive, and she'll have this one go side out. Thought that was on the shot momentarily, but the refs say it was a foul on the floor. A foul going on Haley Martins for Dartmouth. Bartlett to the near side. Woodbury lets a three fly off the front of the rim. Come up on the first minute gone here at the regional in the third quarter. Cheeseborough splitting the defenders. And she'll go to the line. Dartmouth now 4 for 10 from the free throw line here tonight. As Cheeseborough hits the second one. Gives her 9 points on the evening. Hall-Rosa on the drive. Banks it home for 2. Her first points of the night coming here in the third quarter with 6:42 to go. Puts BR back in front by 13, 30-17. Near side three, strong over the rim. Bartlett tried for a touchdown pass, sort of, finds Hall-Rosa for a pair. BR very dangerous with Hall Rosa and Bartlett on the floor. Tipped away by the aforementioned Bartlett. Reese Bartlett on the drive. Gets fouled. They'll get Gangy with the foul. First one rolls out. Coming into tonight, Reese Bartlett averaging about 11.5 over the last 2 games. 13 on Friday night against the Boxers. (33-17), 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Baseline drive for Barber. Can't get the outlet pass completed. Woodbury has a roll in. And a timeout called by Dartmouth. As head coach Brian Jalbert going to talk things over. But the duo of Reese Bartlett and Natalia Hall Rosa, they're juniors. So this success that we're seeing this year with these two, more than likely we're going to see the same success coming next year. As BR looking again to make another deep run. Back in 2020 before all the lockdowns happened, BR really the last basketball team to take the Garden floor before all the lockdowns happened. But you have to think before everything happened, the success that was garnered here at the regional, especially with Cheryl Seavey at the helm over the past few years, really impressive here. And it kind of takes you back to the days of the early 90s when they won the state championship. As you see some of the youth basketball players from both Bridgewater and Rainham watching on. BR with 4 games remaining. They're at Durfee coming up on Friday night. They have a couple games coming up during February vacation, and they close things out on the road at Foxborough. Again, this is a regular season home finale for Bridgewater Rainham. They're in good shape here, up 35-17. Baseline drive, and a foul called. Three on the way for Cheese Pro. Comes up short. Bartlett with a runner. Comes up short. Rebound goes to Gangy. Cheese Pro going inside. Gets it to rattle in. 11 points for Cheese Pro here. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ishantuono again with the 3. Her third made 3-pointer of the night. Looking to answer back as Gangy comes up empty on that possession. As Bartlett showing off the handling skills. Hall Rosa, far side 3 is good. Seven points, all coming here in the third for Natalia Hall Rosa. Again, BR showing that zone look, and they'll get the foul going on Elizabeth Cronin. A young basketball team here at the regional. 8 sophomores, 4 juniors, and 2 seniors who were recognized this past Friday night, Emma Flaherty and Caitlin Hess. Cheese Pro double teamed. Passes off, can't get to fall. Zuber. get a foul with 4:04 left to go here in the third. Abby Zuber at the line. Empty trip there for Dartmouth. Down by 22, going inside 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Strong pass. Ends up being a turnover for BR. Near turnover avoided there. Off the mark, though, is Zuber. Near side mid-range, off the mark. Bartlett, a deep three again. Gets the hometown roll. Reese Bartlett, 4 made three-pointers. Zuber misses the answer back. Here's a three on the way for Woodbury. I mentioned earlier they spent time with Brad Stevens and Grant Williams just shooting the rock like it's a Celtics game. 47-19. Cheeseboro too strong. Loose ball picked up though by Zuber will go. Mentioned those offensive rebounds so important in basketball, especially in high school where you don't really have those long distance shooters aside from tonight. Dartmouth's taking it back the other way, and Bartlett gets called for the foul. Already picking up her second. But with 2:30 to go and a 26-point advantage, we may be seeing the starting players come out not too long from now for Cheryl Seavey. Woodbury and Hall Rosa checking out. Zuber on the drive, offensive foul. You could hear that thud up here. As they call Zuber for the foul, and we'll have Cheryl Seavey and Pete Smith come out to check on Olivia Roy. I have a headset on, and that thud was echoed through the building. Olivia Roy, one of a number of sophomores here for the BR Trojans. As she gets up and walks off under her own power. Gonna feel that one as the night goes on, most likely. Bartlett gets a quick screen inside. Misantuono again, the height advantage just too strong there for BR. And she picks up another pair. She has 11 on the night for BR, who's up by 28. And another Dartmouth turnover. And BR really hasn't played a close game going back to January 31st. Against Drake on February 1st, they won 51-45, so obviously that is a close game. But against New Bedford on the 3rd, 65-46 winners, as Hall Rose off the mark with that three. Against Westford Academy, they won by 35, 60-25. And against Brockton, they won 62-47. As Zuber gets fouled on the shot. But back on January 31st against Norwood, BR overcoming a 9-point fourth quarter deficit, getting a 13-4 run to force overtime. And in the extra session, they outscored Norwood 11-5, winning the game eventually 49-43. But with about 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter on, that's a 24-9 run to close things out. And really spark plugging this late season charge as they come into tonight's game at 13-3 and a 26-point advantage coming up on the final minute of the third quarter. Flaherty passes back to Hall Rosa. And Hall Rosa loses that. And Zuber got a little overzealous, turning things over. As Alexandra Kojakaru comes in for Dartmouth. Oh, Rosa showing off the handling skills, gets fouled. Side out with 56.5 left here in the third quarter. Hall Rosa tried fighting around that defender. That left forearm, I think, when she tried cutting the corner. That's probably what they called there. Her third foul, and a 26-point contest, really no effect. Kojakaru loses it. Zuber can't get it to go. 3 on the way, off the mark. Coming back the other way, shot clock turned off with 25 seconds left in the third quarter. And again, Hall Rosa loses possession. Zuber, nothing going there. The shot clock was turned off. Realistically, they could have got that offensive set. But BR looking for the final points. Hall Rosa hits a 3 for the final points of this third quarter. Cheeseborough can't get it to bank home. Natalia Hall Rosa, difficult night getting things going, but in that third quarter, she got 10. And here on a night when the youth basketball programs watch on, they're watching a heck of a performance from the three-point line, 52-23 here on BTV. Back here at Bridgewater Rainham, a 52-23 BR lead here in the regular season home finale, where the BR Trojans have come out shooting the three-point ball like they're the Golden State Warriors. Starting things out with their first 8 made field goals being three-point field goals. Hall Rosa puts one up. That falls. 14 for the junior. Kojakaru can't bank it home. And Kaylin Zuber will be at the line. Dartmouth's been stuck on 23 points for a while here as Bartlett and Natalia Hall-Rosa check out most likely for the final time tonight. Emily Lincoln and Caitlin Hess coming in. Hess, one of two seniors on this BR basketball team. A 55-24 game. Inside to Lincoln, puts it up, too strong. At the start of this game, BR had a difficult time scoring, believe it or not. They went the first 3+ minutes without a point. A disaster averted there. Woodbury inside to Lincoln, who just throws it off the glass. And Kojikaru comes up with a loose ball. On the drive, that'll fall for Madison Pine. One of three seniors for the Dartmouth Indians. Hess gets it back. Passes off to Woodbury, who tries a three off the front of the rim. Rebound to Pine. Pine inside to Kojikaru. Banks it home. And it may sound cliche, but for Dartmouth, their goal here, one would think, is just to try and win the quarter, try and get some momentum going as they get set for their stretch run. They play Thursday against Millborough. They have a game coming up on the 20th, and they close out their regular season on the road in the City of Champions at Brockton. With a win tonight, Bridgewater Rainham going to extend their conference record to a perfect 7-0. They've already clinched a spot in the MIAA playoffs, but now it just comes down to how many home games they're going to have coming up in March. Hess back to Kate Lambert, who checked in. Inside to Hess, and she'll go to the line. First one rolls out, and you see a good amount of fans still here with their foam fingers, their posters, their pom-poms, and their thunder sticks, I think they're called. Balloon sticks that were made popular, I think, in '02 in the World Series in Anaheim. I'm kind of surprised, even with all the kids in the crowd, they didn't start making noises with the thunder sticks there. Mid-range jumper, too strong. Cheeseborough still in the game. Goes inside. Too strong. And another turnover here for Dartmouth. 4:58 to go here tonight at the regional. Going inside to Lincoln. And she'll go to the line. With a foul going on Kojikaru, her second. As you're listening to me speak, we have Jeff Fowler on camera. And we always mention it here. You can call the studio, 508-697-1833 for more information on how to volunteer. And you can learn some camera work, learn some broadcasting along the way. As Lincoln gets the second one to fall. You can also email Jeff at jfowler@btvaccess.com for more information on how to get started volunteering with us here at BTV. Flaherty comes up with a steal and ends up on the floor, and a foul going on number 13, Valerie Carrera. Flaherty short there on the free throw, so still a 30-point advantage for BR, but really the story is how they got that advantage, hitting every shot really from the three-point line. At the half, they were 8 for 18 from distance, but also 10 for 28 from the field. And that three will fall for Samantha Kamara. Good chance here for some of the players to get some playing time in the final few games of the season. Inside to number 32, Camden Strandberg for BR. Strandberg gets it back, looking for Lincoln, had that one knocked away, and she steps on the baseline. Kate Lambert going to inbound, find Strandberg, who is left all alone on the baseline, and she gets fouled. Adeline Jackson checking in for her first minutes of the night. A free throw is missed by Strandberg. And the foul going on Emily Lincoln. Trojans with 58 points. This is about on par with where they've been over the last few games. Mentioned going back to the start of February, 51, 65, 60, 62. But the defense enforcing all those turnovers, that was the big difference tonight. Holding Dartmouth to 31 points. The fewest points allowed so far since February 7th against Westford Academy when they allowed 25. Strandberg can't get it to fall. Three-point shot for Pine falls short. And the rebound goes to number 25, Caitlin Hess. Hess gets it back just inside the three-point line. May have had that one knocked away off the fingertips, but comes up empty. Here's Jackson with the baseline pass to Hess. And they call Kaylin Zuber the foul. And Hess goes 1 for 2. 59-31. Three put up by Carrera. Off the mark, rebound goes to Lincoln. As BR looking to kill out the final couple minutes here before securing their 14th win of the season. Lincoln tried coming up with a loose ball, but pulled away by Carrera. Going inside, and Sullivan gets fouled. Kate Sullivan, a sophomore forward for Dartmouth. Mentioned the volunteer opportunities for BTV. This is a exciting time of the year. We get to take a trip down to Philadelphia, cover the CACC tournament. Sullivan can't get that to bounce in. And amazingly, we've been to Philadelphia a few times to cover this tournament, and we have yet to try a cheesesteak. I know in Philadelphia, I don't get around to traveling much, but I know in Philadelphia it's all about the cheesesteaks, so that may be something we have to put on the list. High three-point shot by Carrera is short. But give credit to Dartmouth. They're playing till the final whistle here, especially these players that don't get a lot of minutes. Going inside the final 90 seconds, Strandberg fires away to three. Camden Strandberg, the lone freshman on the team for BR. Inside, she comes up with a turnover. Sydney Fernandez loses control. Final minute of play here at BR tonight. Sullivan, nothing going there. Stays Dartmouth ball. As the BR bench getting behind the players on the floor right now. Get a jump ball, 40 seconds to go. As from here out for the regular season for BR, it's all on the road. The next time the Trojans fans will see this team in person here at the regional, it gets real as it'll be playoff time. And there's a lot of expectations for this basketball team, number 9 in the power rankings. And they continue to dominate as a three put on there. But tonight, up by 28. Looking for one final defensive stop. And they will. 59-31. The BR Trojans girls basketball team picks up win number 14 on the season. Dartmouth falls to 9-7. Thanks to the three-point barrage that the Trojans put on in that first half. Again, it's all on the road. Next time you can see the BR Trojans here at home, it will be time for the playoffs. Thanks for watching, everybody. Again, their final score for the final time, 59-31. For Jeff Fowler, who's been manning the camera, I'm John Luck. We'll talk to you later.